Good luck, Marco.
Cool.
Have fun.
Good luck.
Alright, 3,
Marco with a head start.
1, go. Good luck, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well. It's an interesting starting point. I always like to get caught early on by a Gerudo guard because doing that with or without the hook shot is different.
Yeah, and I guess what the hell will now start, and like the first thing that he'll do is die because he's in the castle escape sequence. And if you die there, you'll get the Master Sword. So you don't have to search for a sword.
Yeah, the way the game works, they knew that Ganon could knock away the sword, and then you could die. So anywhere in the collapse, when you die, they just put the Master Sword back on B.
So let's have a look at the card. Are there early goals? I see 3 songs.
Yeah,
3 songs and Saria's song. If ZL is early, that could be a good combo.
Blue Fire is full, which can be found pretty early on.
Well, slots 2.
5 beans as well.
Oh god.
So yeah, there's some good early goals to go after.
Yeah. How many ZL goals are there? There's an L.
Wow, Marco's already at the river, but he can't get up the thing yet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need explosives. So there's an L, that's Saria's song. There's Double Magic. That's it. Oh, Map and Compass and Spirit too. So 4 ZL goals. But it's a nice start they have. They have really fast access to the market, so they can check a lot of loading zones early. I think just going back from Child Safe Warp's market, so...
And also, Beta Quest has some weird things when it comes to goals if you compare them to normal bingos. For example, in this case, do we have that? I don't think so, but there's, for example, a goal. Although we do have it, all 4 market area skulls. In normal OOT, you would need to go back in time, so you would need to find the forest temple. But as the loading zones are randomized, you can just grab the skull for that you would normally go back in time as a gold.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff which are easier in Beta Quest than in normal game. So if you have to go for defeat a temple or defeat a boss. Oh, and what the hell finds the L? Oh, god.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
He also has Deku Nuts and Deku Stick in his inventory. He found Zora's domain.
Domain, yeah.
He didn't have the money to get the silver scale. Usually that's a decent thing to get as well. But he went through the Zora shop.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, really early ZL. That's gonna give him a huge advantage here.
Oh yeah, to continue my thought. So if you have a goal that means defeat a boss, it's 1 loading zone, but you don't have to do the whole temple like in normal game. But things like all skulls in in an area is way more it's way more difficult to do because you have to find all the loading zones at night mostly to get these skulls. So it's very different from normal bingos.
Yes, definitely. And there are some goals which are just really hard to get because they're just like one loading zone, for example. If you, for example, beat Jabu Jabu's Belly, that means you have to find first the dungeon to get the boomerang, and then you also have to find the boss, and the boss is a place with only one loading zone.
Yeah, there are ones like squares like all four Gerudo Valley area skulls, where there's several places you can get into Gerudo Valley, so it's not usually too bad. Same with like 5 magic beams. There are several loading zones to Zora's River. Those ones usually go before things like the single loading zone ones, because you just have to luck into that one exact spot.
Here's a question: Would you skip there? Would you skip CL there because of the early goats? I think it's too important on this card. 4 goats.
Yeah.
Get it?
There are times where I've skipped like Sun Song or something and just tried to remember, depending on what the early goals are. Sometimes I've even skipped like Bottle if it's not useful. I don't think either of them has found Cack at Day to get the Bottle yet.
Yeah, Marco's doing Spirit Trial now to get Bomb Juice. Normally you would have a shield at this point, so you could just hover up to get the rupee above the Beamos. That's not an option for him because he doesn't have a shield. So he has to do a strat which you only see in Beta Quest, pretty much. Where you do a very precise jump slash to get this rupee.
And it seems like every runner has a different setup for this.
Yeah. The bomb juice are one of the most broken items in the game and one of the most important ones.
Yeah, having explosives early is good.
So now he can get the magical beams if he wants. Oh, Ice Cavern.
That's an interesting Ice Cavern because that's a loading zone that is tough to get back to. You can't just have Impa take you there again.
Yeah, that's right. That's so you basically have to find the other entrance and die, I guess.
Yeah. Looks like Marco's gonna go for the beams here. Also, I guess we should explain the rules of the tournament. There's a 3-hour time limit, as you can see on the thing counting down. After 3 hours, whoever has the most squares wins, or it's first to 13, because if you get 13, then you can't be beat. When you click a square, the other person can't get it. That's the lockout part of it. You have to keep your square throughout the whole thing. So if you would, say, get blue fire and then use it later, you have to unmark the square. So it might be interesting to see if whoever gets blue fire first, if the second player also stores a blue fire, just in case, or not. They are allowed to take notes on the loading zones. Obviously, this can be kind of confusing. You can very quickly lose track of where something good was. Like, Marco was able to quickly get back to Zora's River, but if it had been kind of a weird spot, if he didn't take notes on it, it'd be tough to remember. So notes are allowed, but you're not allowed to ask your chat for, like, loading zones. You can't say, like, hey guys, where was such and such loading zone? Because it's not really fair, because different streamers have different amounts of, like, viewers.
You can watch your own bot, though. That's allowed.
Yeah, you're allowed to go back and watch your own video and see, like, if you got to a spot somewhere. And if it's tied after 3 hours, it goes into a 30-minute sudden death. Next goal wins. And then if it's still tied, it would be whoever got to that tied number first would win. I think that's about it.
Oh, it's 13 because there are 25 golds.
Yeah, if you get 13, the other player can only get 12. That would be filling the entire card. So your 13 is safe.
How many beans does Marco have? 2?
I guess 3.
I wasn't checking. He's able to stay in Zora's River and keep buying beans by regenerating the money. If you go to the top part, like Zora's River has 2 areas where it will like unload the top part and then reload the bottom part. So if he just goes to the bridge, all of the money that he got in the water, like it regenerates, so he can stay in this area.
Oh, what the hell, found by Renee? That's a goal.
But yeah, no boomerang, so can just save warp or die here. I mean, this is the loading zone you always want to remember, even if it's not a goal, because you don't want to watch this cutscene 30 times in the run.
Well, on this card, it's a goal and a heart for 9 heart gold, so that's pretty good to find.
Yeah.
I think
some bosses
Oh.
only need a sword, like Bongo, but others, like Baronade, actually need the temple, or like, yeah, the temple item to beat him.
Yeah.
And wow, what the hell is also found Temple of Time, which is useful, extremely useful to be able to go adult.
How many Temple of Time loads are there? 4? 5?
Oh, we discussed that. I think it was 4, but I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been put like at the past Light Arrows cutscene spot or not.
We were discussing if safe warping and playing the warp song are the same loading zone.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know if you adult save warp and you prelude, that will take you to the same spot, but I don't know if it works the same way in reverse.
Yeah.
Well, Marco got the beans. I think 5 beans is the right amount to reload the rupees. 6 or 7 is takes way more time to do it, because every bean costs 10 rupees more. So you have to do like 2 or 3 more trips up the river. And Marco getting the bottle now. Would you skip bottle here?
I mean, there's a blue fire goal, so probably not. He also knows where the trials are, so I could get that really quickly.
Oh, you can't dupe it over the magic beans though.
True.
But I guess 4 bottle slots is on the card too, so bottle is a good thing to get. Oh, and what the hell, going to get Seriously?
So do we actually expect there to be unfinished goals after 3 hours? Probably. There are races that finished early because someone got a lockout, so 13 goals. But usually we go to the time limit.
Yeah, it's usually around like 10 or 11, it seems, depending on the texture of like the loading zones and stuff. I don't know that there's ever been one where it was 12-12 and it went to 13. Has there been a full card? Maybe.
I think your race, the last race you did, was the closest race. With like 11-11.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's hard to get all of them. There's usually one or two that you just can't find the loading zone, or it needs a lot of loading zones, or like it's just not something you want to focus on in the 3 hours that you have.
Yeah, and what they also just now got Saria's song, so that was really crucial to find Zelda's Lullaby early because he can only get the song after watching that cutscene. And he also is pretty close to the 3 songs goal now.
And Marco knows that. What the hell has ZL now?
Yeah, you are allowed to not mark a square, even if you have it, to kind of withhold some information. As you said, when you mark Saria's song, your opponent knows some things about what you found. But it's risky because then if the other player gets it as well and they click it, then you don't get to click it. So I've only done that in like 1 or 2 situations where I absolutely feel confident that I'm not going to get sniped on it.
Yeah, and there are also goals, for example, Bolero Fire, which reveal that you've gone adult. And these are some informations you might want to withhold.
So I would guess that Marco's going to be trying to get back to the trials to get blue fire quickly, because that can be gotten from the water trial. And what the hell's happened can... There are several songs that he could potentially pick up here for his 3rd song, even as a child. He could get Epona's song, he could get the Sun song loading zone, he could get that, or he could end up with the Requiem loading zone as well.
Which would give him 2 goals actually, because Requiem is also on the card.
Oh wow, yeah, that would be huge.
Oh, and what the hell with the secret rupees in the crater?
There aren't any early adult goals besides Giant's Knife. So I think we see a long chat section here with a lot of preparation for the skull goals, maybe.
And it depends on what you find. If you find Shadow Temple and Phantom Ganon early, you might do like back in time strats.
Nice, Marco got the blue fire. And yeah, the board texture depends a lot on how you try and go about doing things. If you saw some quick adult goals like Bolero Fire, or something maybe like a Green Gauntlets.
The tunics.
Yeah, tunics. Those are things that, as soon as you go adult, you probably already have some notes on like where those loading zones are at. You can pick them up very quickly.
Oh, and Marco duped the bottle over an empty C slot. So he
Yeah,
has
that
now
means,
blue
yes.
fire in a real bottle and bugs in a fake bottle.
Then it basically means if he equips over the bottle with the bugs, they will be gone. Because the bottle actually doesn't really exist. It's just on the C button.
Yeah, he didn't really have any other items to dupe over. Like, he wants the chews still, and the beans... I guess you don't want to dupe over those either, in this
Right.
case. Oh yeah, another thing about dying... This is always kind of hard to explain. I don't feel like I do a good job of it. If you guys think you do a good job, you can.
Oh, I tried to
Yeah,
explain it
try
to
and
my girlfriend. That didn't work.
Okay, I can try.
Oh,
You'll see them dying a lot. It's not because they're bad. What dying does is, let's say you have entered Kakariko from Hyrule, like that's where you're put. From Hyrule, like you're at the entrance of Kakariko, right? And now you're in Kakariko and you die. In the normal game, that will put you back to the beginning of Kakariko from Hyrule. But in Beta Quest, that's going to take you to some other place. The place that it takes you is the same place that you would go if you went from Hyrule to Kakariko in Beta Quest. Because they both put you at the beginning of Kakariko. So if you are in Hyrule Field and you enter Kakariko, let's just pretend that this takes you to Shadow Temple, whatever, just a loading zone. If you're in Kakariko at that entrance and you die, it would also take you to Shadow Temple. If you have a question about that in chat, I could try and explain it in a different form or a different way, but if you see them do it enough to, like, you'll kind of pick up on them taking advantage of that. Like, see, Marco's gonna die here. Was this Impa after ZL? This should take him to Ice Cavern the same way that What the Hell Is Happening got to Ice Cavern. I believe. I wasn't paying full attention to this. But I think he's gonna go to Ice Cavern. And that explains it perfectly, I feel like, if that is the case.
Might have been the warp after getting, or after watching the Zelda escape cutscene as well.
well, for the question in the chat, if he duped over the bottle, he would have to unmark the square, because he basically duped the bottle over the magic bean slot, and he has no magic beans in at this moment. So he has to buy another magic bean to get magic beans in his inventory again. So he couldn't dupe over that without losing the goal.
That's an interesting one, because it's like... I feel like you still have the beans, like, your inventory... You would still have the number of beans, you just can't, like, have them in the inventory. But, like, the game memory still logs that you have 5 beans, right?
Yeah, if you buy
So it's
another,
kind of-
if you buy another, you have 6.
Yeah, so it's kind of like...
do they show again? I know in Majora's Mask, if you dupe over beans and you try to buy beans, it doesn't work. I don't know what happens in OOT actually.
Oh, what the hell? Found the other entrance to Ice Cavern? And Marco got ZL, so... even footing right now for the ZL goals. Oh yeah, BQ can be trolled so often. Because you don't do the actual dungeons until the end because you don't want to do it and never enter a boss door. There's so many loading zones which you can only find if you have Sunsong and Sunsong in the boss room. And if you're unlucky, those are pretty good sometimes.
Yeah,
So it can happen you don't even see all the temples because they don't find the right loading zone to it.
Yeah, it might be something incredibly obscure, incredibly difficult, or it could just be a complete closed loop. Like, you just might not be able to get to them. Which is rare. I mean, it's fairly rare, but it does happen. There's even a file name that, like, you can only access, like, 3 things, and it's just those 3 things, and it just loops and loops, and that's all you got.
I mean, we try, if we find some stuff like that, sometimes there are loops which you can escape if you have Sunsong, but you know you wouldn't be able to escape it if you hadn't have gotten it before. So we try to warn each other if we find something like that to not enter a certain loading zone without Sunsong, for example. But that's not very common.
And what the hell found Shadow Temple like 1 minute ago. And I think it was a fortress entrance, so it's pretty easy.
And also how this turns out, it's not very surprising, but there are some places like Kakariko and Gerudo Fortress which will come up very often because there are just many loading zones. So these are like central hubs where you can have access to many areas if the seed is alright.
Yeah, it's nice to write notes down to at least be able to get to your hubs and like branch out from there.
Marco deciding to do Ice Cavern right now and lose his blue fire.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. But if you don't find the other entrance, Free Boots is gone from the board. Did Marco grab the Zora's River heart pieces while he was getting these?
Yeah. So he should have 3 heart pieces now.
But he never found Domain yet.
Oh nice, what they're dying from the cacos.
R106 asks if there's any real routing strats. I mean, not particularly. I think everyone kind of has their own tendencies of what they like to try and do. I try and do different types of branching out from... Like, every time I'm in Gerudo Fortress, I start on one side and work my way to the other. And I just try and systematically go through, like, certain areas. You could also argue, like, breadth versus depth of, like, do you want to explore all of the branches, or do you want to explore, like, one branch and then find out where it goes and then work to the next one? So, I can't really say we've done enough of these to know, like, what the best type of searching process is, but I think that's what makes it a lot of fun, like...
And it also kind of depends on the rules you agree on. For example, in the Lockout, if you know you can get a certain goal in a reasonable time, you might want to go for it instead of exploring further. But if you do, like, I don't know, let's say a mode that we discussed is, for example, 10 goals, then you might just want to write down how to get a certain goal and search for other stuff first.
Oh, and what the hell, finding DC for shield and bombs?
Yeah, DC is a really nice early one to get the bombs. And a shield, yeah, as you said, there's a shield here too. It's interesting, because he has 2 songs. I would think his thought process might be hit as many loading zones right now as you can. Oh wow, and Marco gets the hook shot. Both some critical items. But like, my strategy might change depending on what the board's currently looking like. Like right now, what the hell is happening? He has 2 songs, and he could stumble upon Sun Song or Requiem and instantly have a third, like instantly get his 3rd song. So maybe his strategy would be hit as many loading zones as you can, regardless of, like, you know, like maybe you would even put off getting these bombs because it's time consuming, right? And how useful are they right at this moment?
Yeah, but you're always grabbing the shield and the map here.
Yeah, shield is so critical. I feel like
Shield
you
is so
gotta
important,
get it.
yeah. There are like 5 or 6 loading zones to get a shield in Better Quest. It's DC, both the shops, Mirror Shield, bottom of the well, that's 5. I guess that's it.
I also might have thought about skipping bombs here because these pretty much require you to equip the shield, and if you don't have another shield, you are stuck with a Deku shield. And if you, for example, spawn in Death Mountain Crater, your only option is to save for a while because otherwise you would burn your shield, and then it's gone.
Yeah, Deku Shield is, like, obviously very nice for child. I think Mirror Shield is allowed to be used in Beta Quest as a child. So it kind of becomes the superior shield to get.
Except
Obviously.
you have to get the slingshot, then it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, if you have to repel the Deku Scrubs, then it's no good. But other than that, it's gonna be better. But still, if you find the Deku Shield, you want to take it. It's just, shields allow so many tricks.
Yeah. What I was talking about is just getting it, but waiting to equip it until you really need it. But I guess if you want the bombs at this point, you already decided.
Oh, you're also grabbing a skull from a child dungeon when he's here.
That's a good point about not equipping it too, and that's something I've done if I remember. You don't need to equip it until you come across a situation where you really have to use it, and that can save you from needing to deal with any fire spots. But obviously he's going for bombs here at this point, so he wants it.
And there you saw that he got rid of the fire keys, like in an instant saw that he wouldn't burn his shield.
Yeah, he could have just equipped it right before the mega flip to the bomb, so it doesn't burn it. But
Yeah, but these keys
he's confident
shouldn't get
enough.
There's the switch at the bottom that you need to
Oh yeah, right. The
uh,
ground jump.
ground jump for. Also, since this is deep into the tournament, there's really not many matches left. I wonder how much players have, like, tried... We talked about people's tendencies to try and scope out, like, or map out areas. I wonder how much anybody's actually picked up on other opponents' tendencies. Like, I used, when I was in the tournament still, I would try and watch VODs of my next opponent and find out the things that they liked to do.
That's so next level.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, man.
crap.
Yeah, but one thing I thought, and this will be interesting to see, because I thought that Marco liked to go for heart goals relatively early. So like 7 hearts, 8 hearts, 9 hearts. That was something that he kind of targeted. So I'll be curious to see if he tries to do that again and try and mark that square early on, or whether he kind of puts it off.
How do you deal with it then? Would you also go for these goals early to snipe him, or would you rather just let him have that and explore?
Yeah, for me, if I would have gone against Marco again, and I saw that 9 hearts was here on the board, I would pretty much ignore it. I figure it's something that he's focused on, and it's something that he's probably done a lot. I mean, I'm not a lot. I've seen it in like 2, so it's not a huge sample, right? But it is something that I think about, and I would probably just say, he can have that one, and I'll try and get like 2 other ones, you know, and make it balance for me.
Marco actually has the collapse timer right now, I think. That means if this timer runs out, he will be sent back to the beginning of the last loading zone he entered. If I remember correctly. But he could also save warp in between, so who knows.
And what the hell found Phantom Gen 1 minute ago.
That's a good one.
It's pretty easy. It's entering Ferrore's win. So that's kind of accessible too. So we could see the child-adult-child game go back in time again?
Yeah, in order to go back in time, you have to beat Phantom Ganon and step in the blue warp of Forest Temple. Because if you don't, Sheik stays in the way and you can't drop the Master Sword again.
And you can beat him as child, but you need his slingshot for that.
Yes, exactly. And if there's anyone who's with profound knowledge of regular OOT, you'd know that stepping into the blue warp in Forest Temple is child crashes, but in Beta Quest that's not the case. So you're actually safe to just watch that cutscene. And then as soon as you go out and you find Temple of Time, you can learn Prelude right away, pretty much.
Marco taking a step towards double magic here. The first fairy fountain that you find is always going to be magic. They're all the magic fairy fountain. So no matter which one you find is going to give you magic first. After that, it will be reassigned to what it would have been. So if he comes back here, it's going to be a different one. Or I guess it could be the magic one. I don't think I've ever found the magic one again.
I found it once, I think.
Okay, so it could happen.
It's possible, yeah.
But now, anytime he finds a fairy fountain that has red flames, he's gonna go for it, because the red flames is either magic, or double defense. The green is the spells.
Oh, what the hell is going for a hover to a Scotula because it doesn't have the boomerang? But such things doesn't really stop a bingo player from getting Scotulas. Or maybe they do.
That's one of the hardest scutters to have it to, I guess.
As long as he writes it down. This one wouldn't be a bad one to go adult for and get those. Although he doesn't have the hookshot yet. Oh!
That's 3 songs.
Yeah, that'll be a third song.
And Sunsong is also a pretty good song because in areas where time doesn't pass, if you play it, it pretty much acts like dying. And even better in boss rooms, you get sent to the loading zone which the boss door would lead you to, and that's not accessible otherwise, except for entering the boss door, obviously.
I think Sunsong is the most broken thing in Beta Quest.
Yeah, if you just look at how broken it is with respect to regular OOT, then probably yes.
Well, it is kinda annoying to have Sunsong without the Ocarina, because you always have to do it with the bottle. It takes some time, but Ocarina plus Sunsong is so broken.
But it's still way faster than, for example, dying everywhere.
Yeah, of course.
Like there are some spawns, like, I don't know, Graveyard for example, and you want to die from a pole, they always run away from you. That's pretty annoying. But I guess if you have bombs, then it's probably not that bad. But I mean, on this board you have 9 hearts, so you might want to collect hearts, and dying takes longer. Oh, what the hell, found the boomerang, pretty much.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna get the boomerang here, and a skull. And a map, yeah.
So both players find a lot of stuff going in way different directions, but Marco has the hookshot and the strength upgrade. What the hell, found 2 child dungeons already?
Actually, this cutscene will put Marco in a spot where he can't get back to, I think, afterwards. So if this is a critical loading zone, he might want to reset and go for it later. I don't know if
I think there is
a
a loading zone where it puts you on the hand, so it could die after that, I think, but it's pretty rare.
I think I read that this is unique, but I'm not sure.
Wow, he has a chance for double magic.
Oh, but if this is
He
double
also has
magic,
double defense.
Ooh.
That
Yeah,
would be
double
very
defense
bad.
is bad
Because it doesn't have Sunsong. That's pretty much the point where you want Sunsong if you get 9 hearts and double defense.
Yeah. As we said, they have to die a lot, and double defense just takes so much extra time to kill yourself when you're trying to find more spots.
oh, that is double magic. Because double defense kind of zooms in from like the entrance. This should be double magic. Yeah.
Yeah, all the fairies have different cutscenes, like the poses that they do and how the camera moves.
I haven't memorized them yet, but I should.
You can save like 10 seconds. So, getting silver gauntlets was double magic. Pretty good.
Yeah, really nice.
And it actually takes some possibilities here. Like, they don't have to worry about getting double defense now. Because, for example, now in this fairy fountain, you see the fire is green, and therefore you know it's a magic spell. But if you have magic and then come into a into a fairy fountain with red fire, you just don't have to play ZL anymore, because there's just the danger that it's double defense, and what the hell wouldn't really profit from getting double magic now. So I guess Marco hopes that this is Miroslav now.
Yeah, it is. It should be.
Lying all the
Wow.
captains.
Oh,
Oh no, it's FW.
not bad.
This is actually pretty good for Beta Quest.
Yeah, aside from if a goal is on the board, this is the best one, I think, to get.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And this one's good because you can set this in dungeons. Normally this is like totally useless for most casual playthroughs, but in Beta Quest it's really nice because not only is, like, if you thought that the temple was hard to get to, you can just set it there and go back to it. But it actually keeps through time, so you can go adult and then use the warp magic still as well.
I guess we should explain how Ocarina items work. Because Marco did it like 2 times.
Yeah.
why not?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you empty a bottle and collect the, in this case, the bugs again, Link has the bottle in the hand. And if you do a backflip and do the C button where the bottle is, and the sword, for example, the game doesn't know what to do and puts Link in the default stance, I think. And that's Ocarina, so you can play songs on your sword. But could also be bombs, bomb juice. You can use everything which has a animation, I guess. Hope that explains it.
They don't necessarily have to backflip. It's enough if you are mid-air. If it wouldn't lose so much time, I would like to do Ocarina items by jumping down from Mirror Shield chest, for example. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's much faster, obviously, to just do a backflip.
Yeah, and that's really important for a lot of speedruns, and really important here too. If you don't find the ocarina, you can still play songs. Did both of them find Baronade?
I don't think Marco found Baronade.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know for sure what the hell was that twice, so...
Yeah. He's at least going to get a map out of this, but I feel like he's probably getting this for the Beat Jabu Jabu square more than anything. He could also still get the Skulltula and Chow dungeons. Neither has found the Deku Tree yet.
Did Marco find DC? I don't think so.
I don't think so yet. So he's one behind there.
Yeah. But he has a silver scale, so he could go for the bottle slots.
There aren't that many goals where the boomerang is too useful on this board, actually. Like the Gerudo Valley Skulls is pretty much the only goal outside of Jabu where you would want it. But as there's only this one goal, you would have enough juice to hover.
Alright, what the hell's gonna walk this one up?
Oh yeah, if you have any questions, just post it in the chat. There are a lot of people who can answer you. And if we see the question, we can probably answer it too.
Yeah, it is. I know it's a confusing concept to try and follow at first. It seems like a lot of people enjoy watching Beta Quest. I found that once people get over like the initial understanding of how it works, it draws a lot of people in, and it's like they don't want to leave because you never know what the next loading zone is going to be. Right? Someone could be looking for something for quite some time, and you go and get a snack, and then all of a sudden you come back and they have it. It's like, wow, dang.
Or they're already done in the streams now. Who knows? I mean, it's always cool if you get a goal, and that's actually, for example, right here, Beat Jabu. You have to enter the blue warp, and that's always another loading zone you enter, and you might end up getting another goal just because of that loading zone. And then you might get multiple goals at once, pretty much. That's always nice to see.
Yeah, like if this takes What the Hell's Happened to a really good spot, it seems unlikely that Marco would also beat Jabu. Like, there's not a lot of point to it other than for that one loading zone, right?
Yeah.
So,
Maybe for the heart.
yeah, but I don't know if he might step in the blue warp at that point. Yeah, maybe that's not the best example, but there are certain situations where you getting a square kind of blocks the other player, and then if that loading zone leads to like more stuff, you kind of really put them in a hole, and where they're unlikely to kind of follow your path.
Oh, there's also fire arrows and fire temple boss key on the map, on the card. So we will see if someone will grab the boss key if they find fire, or grab the fire arrows and RBA the boss key.
Yeah, there's a trick called RBA, Reverse Bottle Adventure, where you can basically manipulate certain items into your inventory. And if you have the fire arrows, you can actually manipulate the fire boss key into your inventory. So if you get that one, you basically get another one for free. Also, fire arrows are really interesting, I think, on Beta Quest, because there's so many options to get to them. Lake Hylia is pretty common. It's like a hub. There's so many loading zones that take you there. But you need to be able to shoot an arrow to the fire arrow, which to do that, you would either need Forest Temple, or you can RBA things like Quiver, or Rudo's letter. Like, there's a lot of different ways to get to the fire arrow. I think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, and that's actually a thing you want to note down as well, because to RBA the quiver you need to find the one loading zone which leads you to a certain house in Kakariko.
Marco also picked up Rudo's letter, so he has 2 bottles now. And should be able to work towards the 4 bottle slots if he can find red potion.
Explain RBA, please. Okay.
You drop
that's
some
harder than
bugs.
safe warping and dying in this game, I guess.
Yeah. You drop and catch some bugs and some magic happens.
Now you have color gauntlets. Well, 29 shoes.
It essentially involves putting an item on your C right C slot and putting a bottle on your B button, and then by changing the bottle's contents, whatever you're changing that content value in the game will look to C right, see what's on C right, and then dump that like value into certain spots in the memory. Oh, now Marco is gonna go for these 2 skulls. He has the boomerang, so that ended up being useful.
Yeah, it
Oh, and he
makes,
can
it makes
also
it
get
way
the 2
easier.
hearts here.
Yeah, it would totally not surprise me to see Marco go for 9 hearts now. I would, because I know that's what I scouted. That's what he'll do.
Commentators, please explain what love feels like.
Well,
Well, you can't RBA it, so...
Chat asking the real questions.
oh, he actually doesn't go for the other heart piece here.
And he gets some too. So as you can see, we are like nearly 55 minutes in and Marco hasn't found a shield yet. So that's pretty much better quest for you. If you can get a shield, you're really happy.
Yeah, and it seems like every beta quest is a little bit different. They all kind of put you in certain situations that maybe you're not used to. You have to deal with not having a shield, so you have to figure out other ways to do things. Or you don't find bombs, so you have to use shoes everywhere. Or you don't find the hook shot, so you have to do some crazy hovering to get things. It's always kind of a unique experience.
Can someone in chat explain the basic concept of the 5x5 grid? Well, it's a basic bingo board, but they don't have to complete a bingo row or column. They're just trying to get as many goals as possible to win the game. But it's just a basic bingo board. Randomized bingo board.
Yeah. In this case, it's actually made sure that goals don't contradict each other. For example, if you have a regular bingo board, you might have in different rows different strength upgrades, which obviously you can't have at the same time. This is called a blackout board, where these combinations just don't happen. But on the other hand, in this case, you don't have any balance of there's some balance of the rows, but it's not as good as on the normal bingo boards.
Oh, there's Kokiri Forest for you. Oh, Marco, don't RBA the bottle. And he finds a shield. Gets rewarded. finding DC.
Yeah, as was predicted earlier, it seems like there will be a child-heavy section here. They've both kind of collected a lot of the same things. I think the biggest thing for Marco is the hookshot. I think that gives him a bit of an edge right now.
They both found Phantom Gun too.
Yeah, they both found a decent chunk of the child stuff. I think it's going to be interesting who goes adult first might have a big advantage, because it seems like they're both going for the Zora's HPs. They're both going for Gerudo Valley Skulls.
And bottle slots.
Yeah, and bottle slots. Now, as what the hell is going to get the letter as well. So, could come down to, you know, whoever decides to take the chance and go adult.
Well, the letter's good for fire arrows too. So they don't have to find forest.
Yeah, I always like to get that, even if it's not useful for a square on the board. For fire arrows, if I see it there. Also, with the 3-hour time limit, it kind of does, at least for me, in my experience, it kind of forces me to go adult sometimes before I want to. If it was an untimed race and it was whoever got to 13 at the end won, I sometimes would stay child a bit longer and try and clean up more things, hit more loading zones. But when you know you only have 3 hours, it kind of can force your hand and say, well, I'm just going to have to give up on some of these squares and go for these other ones. So it adds an interesting dynamic.
Oh, what the hell goes for the child RBA in Kokiri Forest?
Yeah, for those asking about RBA earlier, what the hell is about to do it? There's some setups and different ways of getting bottle on B. One of them involves using shallow water and doing quick draw.
Oh, he didn't get it.
He did not. He's getting the sword first, because if he doesn't, he's going to lose the sword. Marco also did that. Putting a bottle on B, in some cases, it means whatever sword you had on, you're not going to have the sword anymore. And as a child, you can have the Master Sword on B, but you can't equip it. So they both ended up getting Kukri Sword, so that they can then pause and equip a sword after they do this. Did what the hell is freeze?
Yep, for me too.
Okay. Alright, it looks like we're reloading. Alright, yeah, so he got and equipped the Kukri Sword so that he wouldn't be without a sword.
But you can't get it after the RBA thing.
He could have, I
Yeah.
suppose. It doesn't really matter. But you'd want to get it. And you could also get the Master Sword back. Like, anytime you die in the collapse, you get the Master Sword on B. Like, that can happen again.
And now he has the bottle on B. So that's RBA. And it depends on the item on the C right button depends what you get.
Yeah, the value of the B button, there's different values for the bottle contents. That value goes somewhere in the memory. Where it goes is determined by what's on C right.
Oh, what the hell actually chose to not grab the silver gauntlets? I was just about to point out that he walked to a fairy fountain, but he doesn't have magic yet. And he might not have been able to get back to that fairy fountain, actually. It's, if I remember correctly, it was double magic, so it wouldn't be a huge deal, but he doesn't know that, obviously.
Right, yeah, that was the double magic.
Oh, and he kept bottle on B for trials, so he can get a red potion.
Yeah.
And red potion on C right is the value for the 4th battle slot. So if he drops the box, he has now a bottle on his 4th bottle slot. So he has the goal.
Yeah, and he just caught the bugs. So when he pauses, the 4th bottle slot will have bugs, because red potion, that's where that value goes. It goes to the 4th bottle slot. Some of them go to bottle slots, some of them go to just inventory spots, some of them go to, like, equipment spots. Like, it all can vary.
Oh, and Marco with another fairy fountain too. Magic.
Yeah.
50-50.
I can't tell by the animation. I have to wait for the color.
I'd
Should
say
be
it's
nervous.
Oh, that's
Damn.
unfortunate. Well, he knows the next green flames will be a square.
So this is a really close race. I like that.
Yeah, Marco got really lucky with the double magic, but now he's kind of hit some unlucky fairy fountains.
He almost got all of them though.
They both got a ZL goal, so that's pretty fair. The early ZL advantage wasn't so huge.
Yeah, it can be unfortunate sometimes in beta quests where one person gets lucky and finds a ZL and the other person doesn't. Or one person finds like hookshot and the other person doesn't. So it's kind of nice that at least the critical items,
Yeah.
if those are balanced.
And now what the hell's actually going for Sunsong in Von Major's room, so we can see what Fire Temple Boss door leads to. And that's actually not useful at all. Oh, Sky Temple. That's actually a room which is just in Beta Quest, where you're surrounded by 3 iron knuckles and you can't move at the beginning until you got hit. And there are bombs which activate the iron knuckles, so... and you can only save from out of there.
Yeah, hookshot wasn't easy to find. I think it was a really weird loading zone. I can't remember it though.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Oh, Marco going for the Harper to Mirror Shield.
Oh god.
Oh my god, Cyflu powers.
Wow, this is insane.
This is like... first one, but yeah. That's what you get for trying it unbuffered. That, I mean, how many do you need to get there?
All of them?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, 10 hours or something like that, so it's super risky. If you fail towards the end, you don't have enough juice to try a second time.
I don't see too many more squares that they could get as a child now. Neighbor's Love could be found. Requiem of Spirit as well.
They didn't find the child market one, in the pot room.
Oh yeah, the pot room would be nice to have. Deku Tree, if they find it, would be with one skull in each child dungeon.
Yeah, but you can do the adult.
Yeah. Well, there's not too many other things.
Well, you can beat Bongo as child.
Oh yeah, yeah. If they would find Bongo's boss room as well.
And I guess getting the map in Spirit Temple is easier as child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for what the hell, Marco has Din's Fire, so that's not a problem.
Yeah, right. He has Din's Fire.
There's a torch as well.
Yeah, but you have to push the statue for 2 minutes. And
Oh, you're talking as an adult. Oh yeah, yeah.
or do a crazy hover. But actually, I've never seen anyone do that outside on a strat video.
Let's see if what the hell's happened goes for the other heart.
So they both have the Valley Skulls, they both have the Zora HPs. I think Marco didn't found the second entrance to Ice Cavern yet. But what the hell does?
Yeah, he's also found Shadow Temple, right?
Yeah, that was
So
a early fortress warp.
He can go adult and get the 3 boots. Or even stay child and get the 3 boots.
Can you mega flip as adult over the shadow gap?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. You can do that with bombs or choose, doesn't really matter.
I guess we could see what the hell going adult when he finds Temple of Time again.
Yeah, he'd probably be a little bit nervous without Hookshot, but...
Oh, Marco trying the hover again.
We're going for first frame side flips. Wow, that's actually crazy.
I have no idea where he is. I think he's past the halfway.
Yeah, you can see it on the minimap. Oh no, that
dang.
was pretty much he just needed that one hover, I guess.
Unfortunate.
Don't
That
even know
would-
why he went for angled hovers there, but guess he had some reasons.
But that looked pretty good.
It'd be interesting to see if he keeps trying for it, or if he just says, go for something else. Because it is a bit time consuming.
Oh, there's Shadow again.
Yeah, here goes what the hell's happened for a map and the hover boots.
Oh, that's an easy map too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you have some projectiles.
When is OOT Beta Quest item randomizer? Probably never.
Oh, it's coming. It'll be done.
I actually wonder how playable that would be. I can see it either way, being pretty good or horrible.
Is that 3 maps now? For what the hell?
He has
Should be
DC.
DC, Shadow, and Jabu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Another guy copy pasta.
I love me some pasta. It's kind of unfortunate that Marco hit Zarya's song now. It's not really useful, and it's just a time waste. I can't think of a reason for him to want it. Yeah, he actually just reset there. That's interesting. Rather than watch the whole cutscene.
I didn't keep track of how many child loading zones they have to check on the market. But I guess they should be finished in
Yeah.
next 1 or 2 loading zones.
The one Marco just entered is a night only one, so since it was night there, as soon as it's night, I like to do that one.
Yeah, me too.
But there are a lot of the market loading zones that are child only, right? Once it's adult, it's kind of the re-deads and there's no doors that you can enter anymore. So it's good to get those out of the way if you can.
I'm actually surprised that you didn't fight Goma. I mean, it's another loading zone and a harp, so...
And it's child.
Yeah,
and,
I guess...
And exactly that one night-only loading zone, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... I guess Marco is not going for hearts. So, rip my theory.
Bad scouting.
Bad scouting. And what the hell is now an ice cavern?
Yeah, I like that you can do 3 boots as a child in Better Quest. Like that.
Curious to see if he goes for the map here. I would think so.
Oh, he duped a bottle on nuts. So he has no Deku nuts, okay.
Oh, Marco?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought he did it on stick.
I thought so too.
Interesting.
I never tried to fight Goma with Boomerang, but I assume it doesn't work.
I thought that did work. I thought it worked on the ceiling.
Yeah, that might... Yeah, maybe I've seen that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, maybe it does. Does it actually... Can you fight Phantom Ganon with Boomerang?
No, not the
No.
not the paintings.
That's actually pretty weird, because all other projectiles work pretty much.
Ooh,
Oh, Marco going it out.
Marco going for it.
I think it's the right call.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, what else is he gonna get, really?
Yeah, he prepared a lot of stuff to get as adult.
He's in good shape for Bureau Valley. He's in good shape for... He can still find Deku Tree. He's in good shape for 3 shields, 3 tunics. If he can get that mirror shield still. Actually, I don't think either one has the Hylian shield yet.
No, they don't have... No one has adult shield right now.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Because that can be crippling.
Yeah, it's actually really risky.
That is probably the one risk that Marco's taking right now, being adult without an adult shield. So he can't do the mirror shield strat, because that requires a shield. Like, the child hovers that he was doing needs a shield. So he can do it with Deku Shield. So now he's just hoping that he finds one of the adult spots to a Hylian shield, or he just gets put right outside the mirror shield. That can happen too. So interesting.
And he hasn't found Shadow yet, so he can't super... Ooh!
That's an awesome start there.
Yeah. Already paying out.
Yeah, I mean, already he's gonna get a square.
Yeah, but what will probably beat Marco to the 3 boots now. I mean, it's pretty certain that that will happen. Oh, and he actually slides with the block. That's pretty neat.
I think
Marco
Marco didn't found Shadow, so...
Yeah, he's not got hover boots. Or a shield now, he can't do things like ISG. He does have the hook shot, which what the hell does not have yet.
Yeah, he can't do super slide to the mirror shield.
Right.
Would be the next option.
So it's interesting. It's interesting. They both have kind of prepped the same, but they have different inventories and have found different things here. Also, what the hell's happened does not know that Marco is an adult yet, just by clicking that square, because he could have found that as a child.
Yeah.
So it's not declared that Marco is an adult yet, so he can kind of be potentially sneaky here still.
That's the third map for Marco 2. All
Yeah.
child dungeons.
All the child dungeons.
I think Marco found water, but what the hell doesn't? Ooh,
Oh,
that's disgusting.
Unfortunate. Oh! Makes up for it a bit.
Ooh.
That's very nice.
That's so good, because if you're a child there, you probably get the Hylian shield and save warp out. And don't find the mirror shield because of that.
I mean, if you have the Hylian shield, it's not that bad. I mean,
Yeah, that was pretty key for Marco to be able to find that, because he could have been in some trouble.
Shields and tunics is enabled now.
yeah, that's true.
So going adult pretty much was the right decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see it being bad for him at this point with the shield. Those could, I mean, I think there was one recently I did where I was an adult for like 30 minutes trying to just find one.
So that's a tunic.
And what the hell's got 3 boots? Again, no squares have been marked that declare that either is an adult yet, so they don't know necessarily what the other is up to.
The first one is probably belly sculpts.
Yeah, I would say Gerudo Valley Skulls. If Marco gets that loading zone, he'll get that square, and there are 2 that are only adult only, so if he clicks it, what the hell knows he's an adult.
Nice, got the trick. And normally you need a blue fire to unfreeze King Zora, but you can do it with a trade item. But you can also do it with the sign.
Yeah, I mean, Marco has blue fire, so he could just melt him, but he doesn't want to lose the square. So there's some camera manipulation that you can do to unfreeze him.
And Tom in the chat just pointed out that what the hells didn't get Serenade, what you would normally get if you open the Iron Boots chest, but that just, the cutscene doesn't play if you're a child. If you're an adult and go back to the room, I think it's even enough to have Iron Boots in your inventory, the cutscene will automatically start.
Fiesel, please! Yeah, okay, he unmarked Serenade.
I'll be curious to see if Marco gets the Gerudo Valley Skulls, which I'd imagine he would be going for soon. if What the Hell then says, okay, it's time to go adult, or if he tries to continue to do a few more child things here. I'm not sure what does he have left that would be good as a child.
Bongo.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pretty much it.
he still would like the hook shot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if he finds a Hylian shield somehow, that would be enough for him to decide to go adult, I guess.
Yeah. The only thing which would be really good is the market skull in the pot room. But that's one loading zone, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan of staying child for just like 2 loading zones for 2 goals if there are so much goals left. Especially with a time limit, it's just not worth, I guess.
Yeah, there's just a lot of other things you could do at this point.
Yeah, he hasn't got hookshot, but I think it isn't so crucial on this board.
I guess you won't have it for the Valley Scouts.
Yeah, that one would be tough. And beat the Water Temple. I mean, it's possible, but
Yeah, I mean, he probably can get magic at some point, so
oh yeah, he still
it's
doesn't
not that
have
bad.
magic even.
But yes, I'm just seeing this one more heart from Marco, so maybe your scouting was not that great.
No, Marco only has 4. And he was... I feel like he could have had probably more at this point. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't fight Goma, for example.
Right.
And also, what the hell didn't fight King Rong, which also surprised me. I mean, 9 hearts is a goal which
Oh, that's
is
good.
possible pretty easily in every seed, I guess, so...
Yeah, it's usually not too bad to find at least a few bosses, and there are several places you can get hearts. Marco's going to be setting up RBA again. Why? That's why he got the egg there. And he'll be able to get an adult's wallet and then be able to buy the giant's knife. Oh,
Ooh.
that's interesting. Oh, I see, he checked. He could have just got the adult's wallet there if he had 10 skulls. Oh, wow. What the hell finds the pot room?
And he got the one in front of the castle too.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he still has to hit the loading zone for the song.
Oh!
That's very nice, yeah. Now, he just needs this cutscene to not crash, I guess.
Yeah, this one can crash because after you warp away, there's like a sand animation. And some areas aren't really meant to handle it, so it can just freeze and lock the game, and then you can't really get the song. So we'll see what happens. Also, Marco found Ice Cavern, but there's really nothing for him to do there. At this point, What the Hell did not get the map from Ice Cavern
Oh
either.
yeah, Marco could have gotten the map too.
Mhm.
I guess he didn't want to do the hover up to the... I mean, I think you have to hover twice, right, to get the map.
Oh, and what the hell marks the Requiem so it didn't crash? That's good.
Well, not yet.
Oh,
I
damn.
mean, you mark it when the text comes up when the game is.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, he marked it there. But then you have to finish the cutscene.
Alright.
Yay!
Oh yeah, Marco could have grabbed the iron boots for the Zora HP underwater.
That's a good point. He did collect them as a child, so it seems kind of like you'd want to do that.
Well, if he beat PG and goes for hearts, he can get the frog HP. But that's
Yeah, you still need another one. So I don't know.
oh,
There it
that's
is.
so short.
Did they hit Zora's fountain yet? So maybe he just waits.
I don't think so. I can't remember Goron City Warp either.
Oh, what the else has to be very careful here because he could burn his shield in the race. So he's not going for a fast time.
So what was hookshot? I think it was a grave.
Yeah, it looked like it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he goes adult
Right
right
now.
after this.
Yeah.
Even without the shield, just like Marco.
Yeah, I mean he has hammer boots and hookshot, so
Perhaps Marco didn't take a... I'm surprised he's not going for the Guru Valley Skulls at this point. If he didn't write it down, or if it's hard to get to, I can't remember.
I think he found only the other side of the bridge.
Oh, he'd have to... Well, he could,
Weird shot. Can you weird shot to the other side?
he can mega flip. Or do a hook shot. A very precise hook shot across. Or...
I could also side flip her.
Yeah, I
and
was
stuff
just
like
gonna
that.
say that, yep.
Oh yeah, right. You can do that.
Unless he forgot to reset after failing.
Yeah. So if what the hell finds Zora's fountain, he can get the heart pieces because he has iron boots.
Yeah, that's why it wouldn't shock me to see him go adult. He still has several square options, even before he finds a shield.
And they both got Ruler's Letter to RBA some arrows. So
Yeah, they can get arrows, but neither has found GTG.
yeah,
'Cause you can get an arrow amount with Rudo's Letter, but you need something to shoot your arrow still. So you can get a nice arrow and then shoot it. Or a light arrow, I suppose, but that would be kind of... Well, I mean...
Bongo yet, so
Yeah, Bongo is a square for Shadow Temple, and then I guess you would want to do Nibiru if you found it. Oh, there's another Deku Tree. Oh, that's gonna lead, if he leaves, to Mirror Shield, right?
it should be. Yeah.
But I guess he's getting the map first.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Maybe the slingshot as well to beat. Oh well, he could beat Phantom Ganon with hookshot, so.
Yeah. I'd probably just get the map and leave at this point. But
Yeah.
we'll see what he does.
Oh, he's leaving. So that should be. Oh, yeah, that's bottom of the well.
That's
first.
right, that's right. Well, that's another map for him.
And Hylian Shield, so that's
Yeah.
not that bad as well, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really need the rush shield.
We'll see if he leaves or saves works. I usually try and leave because I know I can enter bottom of the well from CAC, but
Marco will probably mark... Oh no, he doesn't have a Hylian shield yet, so the race is still on for shields and tunics, I guess.
Is that the first Goron City warp for them?
what the hell just
No.
was in Goron City?
Oh, okay.
Marco was also there pretty early on, I think.
But that's Giant's Knife.
Yeah, he'll get the, and that will declare that he is an adult. Or what the hell will then know that Marco is an adult after he gets this square.
This is a good thing he got the gauntlets, so I can get the second rupee chest here. Or the 200 rupee chest, rather.
I think
Yeah.
Black would work too.
Oh, you're right, he probably has blue
He has
gauntlets now.
blue, yeah.
Yeah, but silver gauntlets are enough, I think, so...
Indeed. So yeah, the RBA, reverse bottle adventure, Marco has a bottle on B and he has the chicken on C right. That points to certain parts of the inventory that allowed him to get the adult's wallet and also get strength, a certain strength upgrade. So now he has a blue gauntlet. Now he has the silver gauntlets again. And now he has the blue gauntlets. See, by changing the B button value, it changes certain parts of the inventory.
He also lost his silver scale, I guess. That's...
Yeah, so
yeah.
he can't dive.
I mean, he had the golden scale for 2 seconds, but he deleted that as well. That's just the magic that happens.
Oh, and what the hell is straight going to adult?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Got the shield, got the hook shot. He's definitely ready.
And he's safe warp. Yeah. So no mirror shield for him.
Yeah, no mirror shield. So he needs the mirror shield, and Marco needs the Hylian shield to get that square. What the hell needs the tunics as well, obviously.
Yeah, Marco is like pretty close to it, but I guess he has to find one of the shops.
Right. Or the grave.
Or the grave.
Alright, the grave is still there, yeah.
So he's got like a few spots. Yeah, 3.
shops, I guess, yeah. So that's not too bad to find.
Yeah, what the hell can super slide to the mirror shield?
Yeah, or Spirit Hover from the bottom even.
Or he will leave Deco Tree.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting.
Going without this Deco Tree, right? So
I know it was, I think, Deco Tree leads to bottom of the well and then you leave that.
you leave bottom of the well. That's mirror shield.
Yeah, we'll see if he does that or if he enters. He's gonna enter Goma's room instead. Interesting.
Oh no, yeah, but well, he has our beat, so that's not a big deal.
Right.
This is actually a warp Marco already got because he played Sunsong in there.
Yeah, in the boss room. That's why Sunsong in the boss rooms is nice, because doing what the hell's about to do and Sunsonging in the boss room, they're the same thing. I'm curious to see those 4 Gerudo Skulls, if what the hell goes for that. I imagine I know he's probably got that written down. He still does not have magic, which I can't believe he's not found a fairy fountain yet.
And Marco found 4. He found all of them
Now,
except an L and normal magic, I guess.
I mean, he just needed 3, right? He could get two things from one warp. But yeah. I mean, usually you always find fairy fountains
Oh,
everywhere.
he skipped magic.
Interesting.
He had no bugs, okay. Okay. Good job, Twitch chat.
Minuet for Marco. It's really just kind of
Annoying.
yeah. I mean, it does give you a warp.
Yeah.
Could be a useful one, but you have to sit through the cutscene.
I mean, when do pop songs do useful stuff.
Well, what the hell? Found the third market scar.
Mm-hmm.
Just need the grotto one.
He clipped out but missed the loading zone. So Zora's Fountain for for what the hell is a square? He'll get the Zora's HPs. Both of them can get Gerudo Valley.
The grotto is the goal for what the hell too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Grotto Market, and Marco can get Nehru's Love if he finds the last magic. So they each, could still pick up some squares pretty quick.
Yeah. And there are still some easy goals if they find Warfare or Bongo Bongo. That's
Mm-hmm. So
this is really close.
yeah, gonna be interesting. I mean, they could also find like Forest Temple and then go after Meg. Things like that. Same with the Map and Compass and Spirit, or things like the Gorons. Like those are all squares that are a bit longer, but probably worth doing.
Now, what the would die now? He would also get mirror sheet, but I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting gallery. It's one of those spots which are almost a dog only. Can get there as a child, but it's a bit annoying.
Which side is that?
Looks like.
Oh, he got bongo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's the outside.
Marco got the adult side, which means he can get.
Yeah.
You get.
Yeah, he can get the Map and Compass.
Yeah, he has the Inspire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
So both checking a goal at the same time again, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, what the hell has to survive the fight? But I trust in his abilities.
With some extra hearts too, I hope. So.
Yeah, that should be good.
Oh, it is another heart as well, so he'll probably try and get to 9.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too early to judge who will have the better chances now, I guess. If it was closer to the 3-hour mark, you might think about who got the last goal. But, yeah.
Yeah, there's still a lot of time left, and really nothing on the board is, like, out of play at this point. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, there's the market scouts, which is just one loading zone away, could happen at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Fire arrows will happen at some point, pretty much, because you just need to find some sort of bow.
Yeah.
And I guess you need a way to shoot an arrow. I don't know, did any one of them dupe over Rudo's letter?
I think they both have it still.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually. So they will at least have one shot there.
And both have 4 maps. Marco grabbing his 4th now. What the hell has the bottom of the well map? They both know where Water Temple is.
What the hell has 5?
I think 4. All the child ones and bottom of the well. Oh, and Shadow. Oh, that's 5, yeah.
Yeah. So he's
Ah,
getting pretty
yes.
close.
Yeah. What the also with a tunic now. Still hasn't found Mirror Shield, obviously, but that's just a matter of time for him because of the Hollow Boots again.
They both skipped Ice Cavern map. That's interesting.
Yeah. I'd imagine if one of them gets to 6, they'd go back for that one.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't have been worth to go for it as a child. But when
Yeah.
Marco got there, it might have paid off, like getting map and Iron Boots, but
Yeah, I agree. I think Marco getting Iron Boots there would have been good. Map, and then as soon as he finds Fountain, it's a square. As it stands, What the Hell's got the advantage for that square. I feel like right now the squares that are coming up.
Ocarina.
Interesting. It's a bit of a lengthy cutscene, but the Ocarina is pretty nice to have.
yeah. It's like a minute, I guess, this cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also a new loading zone right after.
Yes. Alright, so we are tied?
No,
No,
what the hell?
No,
is
yeah, he
7-6?
got the Shadow Temple, yeah. Okay. I'd say What the Hell's got the advantage to the Zora's HPs. Marco has the advantage to 3 shields, 3 tunics, but not by much.
Yeah,
Either could still get the Gerudo Valley. I'm surprised that one
Yep.
is still sitting there.
Well, Marco has the advantage to NL2.
Yeah, still Marco's close to could get an L. He has the advantage there.
No, what the hell has skipped Ice Cavern map? No one has gotten the map in Ice Cavern.
Oh, let's see if he spirit hovers.
Looks like it.
Plenty of troops. Marco needs to find that Hylian shield.
Yeah, you can dot skip as a adult. You can also hit the Master Sword cutscene.
I mean, to do a dot skip, we need hover boots, so Marco couldn't do that right now.
That's true.
Yeah, there is also in Beta Quest a loading zone at the Master Sword itself. Oh, what the hell?
Oh,
Hopefully he wrote it down and can RB8 choose and come back. That could be costly.
I think he has a Poe.
He does.
Got one. Oh,
I mean,
Marco
he could
getting
RBA right here, so
Oh yeah, that's
sure
true.
why he doesn't go for it.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, there's Fountain.
Nice.
I
guess
guess
it
that's
paid
a goal.
Marco found Requiem in Reset as well. It's unfortunate, like he got to Saria's and he got to Requiem, but just wasn't in time, and it's not really worth sitting through.
So he should be 2 points ahead now. What the hell? But on this board, everything can happen.
Yeah, there are actually so many goals that are pretty easy to get.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good better quest card.
It is a really good card.
And
I mean,
good,
you have
good
these.
seed.
Oh, like that!
Oh,
Right there.
That's a good seed too.
trading the golds back and forth right now. I mean, there are always these goals where you have to hit one loading zone, but on this card, it's pretty much you have to hit the loading zone and then you get the goal immediately, and not you hit the loading zone and then you have to do crazy strats to get the goal.
Yeah, or finding stuff to complete the goal. It was just Jabu, I guess.
Yeah, there weren't too many like prerequisite type things. I think someone asked earlier what the hardest square in Beta Quest is. You could debate things like Quiver 50, which needs a bunch of specific loading zones for the Gerudo card, and then you also need Epona and a Quiver.
And then either a good aligning of the loading zones to get Epona to Gerudo Fortress, or you need Epona Soul.
Yeah, and a Quiver 40 upgrade as well.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a lot with that one.
But I mean, the Quiver 40, it's... I mean, you can either RBA Quiver 30, or... which is actually pretty hard, because you need to get a fish somehow, and that's probably the hardest part in Beta Quest, find a fish.
Yeah, fish isn't easy.
I mean, it's probably a good call if you have many bottles to grab a fish while you're still child in Zora's domain.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, on this board you don't need it, so it's fine.
They both beat a temple by finding the boss, so that kind of trades off. Both get a heart from it. 9 hearts could be a key square.
I mean, looking at this, there are so many goals which are just pretty easy for them now. Like, defeat Meg doesn't require anything for pretty much, because Forest Temple is the first dungeon. Marco has strength. What the hell has hover boots, so they can do it. Then there are 2 Fire Temple goals which don't require anything pretty much.
Yeah, if I found the fire loading zone, I would just make a note, get the key, and then come back later.
Then the question is, would you mark it or not?
I think I would. Has anybody else played any of the mind games? I know I've done it, but it seems
I think
like
you're the only one.
okay.
Yeah, I think I thought about it, but it's never that good.
There's not very many situations where you feel confident.
I mean, if you have a goal which implies that you're adult, but you actually aren't, then maybe if you did some crazy strat.
Oh, and Marco finding Bongo.
He'll
Well,
get
that's
a
a
heart.
heart.
Yeah. And maybe Sun Song instead of Blue War.
Maybe your scouting wasn't wrong at all.
What, really?
Ooh, going back for that map.
That's the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So it's forest, fire, water, and spirit?
I think he's been in water as well.
Yeah, you found water. It was right after the child save warp.
Yeah, I'm really surprised about the Gerudo Valley ones. I forget what loading zones there were. They might have been marketplaces.
Could be, yeah. what happens if it ends in a tie? So after 3 hours, if it's tied, we go into 30 minutes overtime. And it's basically the one who marked the tied goal first has the advantage. So the other player has to get a goal, otherwise he loses.
Yeah, either player that marks the next square will win. If it takes another half hour,
Oh yeah.
then if nothing was marked, the player who was the first person to get to that number will be the winner. So they do have a slight edge if you go into overtime being the one that was ahead. Oh, Marco finds the grotto skull.
Yeah, but I didn't get the pot. Well,
Yeah, he found the pot room
yeah,
as an
he found it as
adult.
an adult, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he gets the hover boots or finds that Master Sword loading zone, he might go back in time for that. That'll be interesting to see. It seems like What the Hell has got a specific plan in mind here. Maybe one of the graveyard warps to get to somewhere. It seems like he's going somewhere specific at the moment.
Yeah, playing Sunsong after stepping into a blue warp is the same as stepping into this blue warp for the first time. And he has blue fire. Maybe he wants, yeah, he wants the shop.
I forget what this was. He's done it. This might have been Gerudo Valley.
Oh wait.
He had a plan. Like, I feel like
Could be.
he knows where he's going right now. We'll get in some hearts. How many is he's got 7. Marco's got 6.
7.5.
7.5.
Oh,
There it
we go.
is. I could tell by the way he was picking loading zones that he had something in mind.
And yes, Sunsong.
Yes, Sunsong, nice
And
here.
this is actually an area where time passes, so Sunsong does what it's supposed to do. Just sets time of day.
Marco's still getting this heart because I think he's now trying to target. I think they're both going after the 9 hearts right now, which is interesting. Nine to 7 right now. Still really anybody's.
Yeah, I mean, it
It
looks
could be-
good for what else, but I mean, Marco finds Fire Temple and he has 2 goals immediately.
Exactly.
What the
Yeah.
heck could defeat Phantom Gan right now if he enters the Fairy Fountain? But
Yeah, looks like he's rushing 9 hearts now. He probably can go back to Goma as well,
Yeah.
and then he has the hearts. Oh, Menu's in the chat, by the way. He organized this tournament. He's currently on vacation, so can be glad he made it.
We still have so much time left too. Like a third of the race. I feel like they're gonna really
it's another
work to
hour.
fill out. What the hell should get the fire tuning? Okay. I was scared. He has a good chance for that square now as well. Just needs the mirror shield.
Well, at the start of the race, we kind of discussed about that the bingo card isn't often completed, but this card and this
we
seed,
might
we
get
might
one.
see it.
We might. I could see it. I mean,
Everything
maybe
is
someone
possible.
will get 13, but it would surprise me to see all of these squares be like it. There's not a square on the board that I think no, they're not gonna. They don't have the time, or they can't get it. You know, every one of these could be marked.
Yeah, the only things they're missing is Fire and Forest Temple. Everything else is already enabled.
I guess neighbors love too, but
Yeah, okay. That's true.
yeah, I mean everything else.
And also, I think both players are good enough to actually be able to get a lockout within 3 hours. Think what else actually did that in this tournament before?
2 times, I think.
Twice, oh my god. Those poor souls.
It wouldn't surprise me to see Marco go back in time and get that mark at 1 if he wrote it down.
So 8 hearts for Marco.
My scouting's gonna pay off.
I mean, it was probably his strat to write down the bosses, and then once he knew he had enough loading zones to get the 9 hearts quickly, do it instead of fighting the bosses when he got there.
That's a good point. When you can take notes, sometimes certain squares, it's like if you found Jabu before you found Baronade, you might not necessarily, depending on the board, you go and get the boomerang until you've also found Baronade, right? You don't want to commit to something and then not be able to find the other part, the other loading zone. There are a couple squares that I could see that coming up, where you just write it down and then if you can get to it,
Oh, that's the
you go back.
8th heart for what the hell too?
Ooh. This
No,
is
but
gonna
if
be...
he
I
does
play
it.
Samsung, probably.
Oh yeah, he might not go for it. Oh, he might?
That really surprises me.
Yeah, that surprises me that he wouldn't get that heart.
Because you don't need to. Oh, gets rewarded. Or maybe.
He might have known that somehow? I don't know how he could have.
No, I don't think he could have known that.
No.
I mean, we could have known that because
Yeah,
Marco
we
did.
saw Marco do it, but
Oh, and he also grabs the bombs. Good awareness. There's
Nice.
always a bomb drop in that pot.
But I guess he will go back to Morpha. Because it's. Makes fire arrows really easy.
that's true as well. Well, yeah, I mean, stepping in the blue warp, I guess we didn't mention it. A lot of the cutscenes in this game, in Beta Quest, are reduced. So you don't have to sit through quite as much text. A lot of them have been removed. So watching the cutscene to raise the water, I don't even know if that happens. Like, do you watch the water go up? I'm not sure.
You don't watch the water go up.
Okay. So yeah, it's really fast.
Oh, the weird
Back
shot. to the
walking
hot
weird
place.
shot, holy shit. Who does that?
He wants them fast, man.
How many loading zones are in Lost Woods? Well, there are 3 grottos. Get Lost, that's 4.
Then there's
2 Saria, that's 5.
Goron
and then
City.
there's
Goron
Goron
City.
City and Source River.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's 7.
Plus
And then
the 2
there
in
are
the
also-
bridge.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, if you count
You
the
could
bridge.
hover
yeah,
over.
That's 9.
There's a lot.
You can actually just hook shot up.
That's true.
I'm not found out, I saw a video. I was actually quite surprised that it's actually intended that you can get onto the bridge with the long shot.
Oh yeah, from the top, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought you had to plant a magic beam to do that. Oh, Marco doing new stuff.
Yeah,
Hookshot jump
Jump.
was
Nice.
discovered, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3.
Hey. It's so cool.
Yeah, so if you think everything's been found in OOT, the answer is no. That little jump.
He's 1 heart container away. 1 heart piece away from 9 hearts. It's actually really close to reach the spot where you can do
There's one.
the deco stick.
How he can't get it.
Oh.
No! It's torturing him.
It's actually really close. You can hookshot jump where you can hookshot jump on the bridge in Lost Woods to reach the point where you can dupe the business scrub. It's really close, but it's a little bit short.
Oh, dang.
That would be cool.
What the hell could have gotten a couple hearts there? In DMC.
I guess Marco.
Oh, Marco's a...
grabs it now.
Yeah, Marco's gonna get it.
Don't think this is the fastest stretch to get there as a goal, but
Oh, that's not 9.
That's not mine. My
You
bad.
must need another quarter. There's one. He has just enough money
Yeah.
Doesn't
Wow.
show the
that would
counter,
have been the
but
so
doesn't
great.
show the amount you need. Because I think I saw one last time.
Oh no, it shows what you need, I think.
Okay. Then I'm blind.
Does it?
And
Maybe we
Not
should
sure.
all learn Japanese.
Oh,
and the mirror shield. Oh god.
there's the mirror shield.
Okay, so Marco needs one heart piece now. But that mirror shield.
Yeah.
Holy.
It's unfortunate that he never found the Hylian shield. There were plenty of loading zones.
Yeah, he worked hard for that goal.
Yeah, that's unfortunate when you commit time to a goal and then you don't get it.
It's now 11-7.
Oh, he must have got a heart.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
DMC. Okay. Okay.
So 11-8.
Still.
What the hell, making NA proud? Against the French
If-
overlords? Oh, you don't grab Bolero. Has anyone tried Minuet yet? I don't think so.
Marco did it, it led to Fortress.
Okay.
Still, Fire Temple is pretty key here. Really, Fire Temple or Forest Temple, they both could lead to 2 squares. Actually, Forest could lead to 3.
Yeah. What was really important here?
Mm-hmm. What the hell is still getting hearts?
Oh no, he tries Minuet.
There's the Hylian shield. Oh
Oh, was that the I thought that was the redead.
no, it was a it was.
Oh. Dang.
That's pretty much the 3rd time that Marco could have gotten a goal, but it's just a minute too late.
Nice red ice clip.
I didn't know about that actually. I always swam here from out of bounds.
Oh, if you left
Much
the
easier.
windmill, that would be belly 2. So that's the 4th goal.
Yeah, it seems like Marco's committed a decent chunk of time to a decent amount of these goals and then not ended up getting them, which is always pretty tough to come back from. He's still in this.
Twin rover.
Ooh,
Oh, you could get light arrows.
that is an interesting dilemma. Because it does take a long time to beat Twin Rova.
And then light arrow. Well, the light arrow cuts pretty short and bitter.
Yeah, light arrow cutscene's short. I'd be tempted
I would
to go
do
for it. It's 2 squares. You have to figure fire. You have to figure at this point. Your opponent hasn't found Fire Temple, so it's probably a tough loading zone. Yeah, I think I'd do it.
Well, it's basically the 5 to 7 minutes to beat Twin Rover. You don't have to find forest or fire. So I guess this
Yeah, and
this is a good choice to.
I think
do it.
so.
Oh,
Yeah, showing who's the RTA guy here.
He's already setting up for the shot to the fire arrows, I think. No, no! He's warping away! Oh, interesting. I thought he was gonna RBA there. He's gonna Sun Song instead.
I think that's a question we can ask him later.
Yeah,
Why he didn't do Twin Rover?
it'll be interesting if he goes back for it, if he just wanted to try that loading zone or not. What other options does he have? I mean, 7 maps, he's got to find another temple or 2. He has 5, right?
Yeah, Marco has
The
5.
house got 6.
So for Marco, it is find NL or fire or forest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's almost got to go back to Twin Rova.
And what the hell, trying to find forest or fire?
Yeah, what the hell's really only got Forest Fire or
You can do Twin Rover as well.
GTG?
Yeah, that too.
Or Twin Rova for him as well.
I mean, even well, no. Quiver isn't really needed. He also has the letter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
GTG
yeah.
is probably the best for him because that's also a 7th map with ice arrows. Actually,
Yeah, right.
Marco.
He can
Yeah,
RBA the
what
map.
the hell doesn't have? He has 5 maps as well.
Oh, I thought he
He
had
did-
6.
Oh,
No, he
didn't.
went and got ice.
No, he didn't. Oh,
I thought he got ice. Oh, did he
was-
leave?
I'm 100% sure he got the heart piece in there, so it would
Yeah.
be weird if he didn't get the map.
well, the
I didn't
heart
actually
piece
see him
is
get the
the
map.
compass.
He warped out after he got the harpies.
He got the heart piece, but he also got the blue fire. So why would he? Oh, he got the blue fire to melt the ice
That's
in
right.
front of the shop. So he didn't get the map.
So he has. Okay, you're right. He has 5.
Both has 5 maps.
Okay, I mean, if he finds Ice Arrow, he can RBA Ice and Fire Arrows. They can both get to 7 maps from 5 with.
Yeah, and they
Arrows.
both found Water Temple. There's Shadow
Oh.
from Argo, that's a new one.
And that's a map as well.
Yeah, then it'll be 6 for him.
I guess we need a map and compass tracker.
Yeah. Oh, they're both gonna have 6 maps.
Oh, the snipes.
Yeah, someone is gonna put a decent chunk of time into maps and not get it.
But to be fair, most maps aren't that long.
True, it's not. This one's kind of out of the way
Yeah.
in ice, but most of the other ones have been in their path.
Well, what the hell has been in Spirit? Yeah, but he has no fire source to light the torches.
Right, he doesn't even have a bow.
Yeah, I've seen
And
once someone get the spirit map with bow, but without quiver. So you had to RBA twice to get one arrow that you could shoot.
Yeah, twice.
And you have to push the statue like
Yeah, that's... I mean, you can hover, but then you would need hammer because you have bottle and B to RBA a second time.
Mm-hmm. Or you can go down and do, like, use a bomb to put the bottle on B real quick while the torch is still lit.
Well...
well,
You could.
I don't know if there's time.
You could also go back child so that you can use sticks.
yeah, I think the best call is really Twin Rover, light arrows, fire arrows, Bosky.
Yeah.
That's the best call.
I think that's what Marco should do. Yeah, it's funny that one of them might get an arrow to get fire arrows, but then they both only need one more map now.
Yeah, so RBAing fire arrows would be Bosky and 7 maps for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
If Marco gets this.
Yeah, this is a pretty key moment of who's gonna end up with the fire arrows. He still has Neighbor's Love, keep in mind. He could just find it somewhere.
Can I have a shout? What?
Yeah, shout at him. Just shout at him.
Why? Why?
Oh, someone got magic.
Hmm. I mean, there's still 45 minutes left, so you give yourself a chance for Mirror's Love.
Well, Scara,
Yeah.
you can only play songs on the Ocarina. Dude.
Haha.
Ha. Ha.
Well, MZX getting nicked flash every time someone asks Nightbot about Beta Quest, but I can say I'm getting nicked flash as well for OOT. So...
I love that meme, by the way.
It's a good meme. I gotta feel like Marco's gotta go back for
Twin Rover.
Twin Rover at this point. What the hell's... I'm not sure what he's got left, really.
Oh, Marco goes back in time to
Bottom of the well map?
That's a possibility.
I can't think... That's gotta be it. I mean, what else would he be doing? He really
there's
wants
pretty
that.
much nothing else. Right?
Yeah, he really wants that map. Interesting. I can't see another reason to do this.
yeah, there's nothing left. We have to ask them about the Twin Rover thing. That's the key decision, I think, in this race.
Yeah, I'm surprised. That would have given him another map. That would have given him fire. That would have given him fireball. I mean, that would have given him a lot.
And that's 11-11. That's tied. If you get those three.
Yeah, and then he still can... Well, I guess they can both find Neruslov now. And then it would just come down to... Who
Yeah.
finds Meg?
Yeah.
Or Gorons?
Yeah, he needed to fight the Buru Knuckle to play Sunsong. You can't Sunsong in the Knuckle room, you have to Sunsong in Twin Rover's room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the shield.
Did Mark
That's
actually
mean.
find another way to bottom of the well?
I was leaving Deku Tree.
But he
Yeah,
got there on the
I'm sure.
Master Sword cutscene, so
There's another way. They both hit the entrance
Okay.
of it as well.
I know what the else was there in 2 ways, but didn't know about Marco.
Yeah, I think he found it as well.
Oh, that's leaving Fire Temple, so... Nothing good?
I don't know that they've tried everything here. Din's fire?
Oh, nice, Marco skipping the owl with a ground jump.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Sorry, is he...
Gets rewarded with Saria's song.
Did he save as a child? Oh! What the hell with the weird forest temple?
That's huge.
Oh god, that's all the
Huge.
goats.
That's probably gonna be
oh my God.
GG.
He has 11 goats. Do you get to bow and go for fire arrows?
And he
Instead
can
of
get the
back?
map.
Oh, he can
Oh,
get
yeah,
that
Why
too.
didn't he get the map right away? He was just there. He just needed to climb up.
Oh, it's the other side.
Oh, he was on the other... Oh, right, yeah, he was on the other side. Yeah, but
Yeah.
then
This is
he
potentially
will probably
4.
snipe Marco now to the maps if he
Yeah,
goes for it right away, which he should, I guess.
yeah, that's gonna do it. I mean,
Do you
Yeah,
go
he
for
doesn't.
map and fire arrows, or do you go for map and mech?
I'd
He-
probably do map in Meg.
Yeah,
You're already here.
I mean, map is already huge.
Oh yeah, he can skip.
And I mean,
the
once
main room.
you have to get the bow anyway, and once you mag is pretty fast.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, this could potentially give him 4 goals, but he only needs 2 more to win.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for Marco right now. He was probably pretty close to get the last map.
Yeah,
Where was this loading zone?
I didn't see it. I just saw him in the checkered board room.
Yeah, me too.
It's so weird. That one is pretty rare to come up in Beta Quest as well.
Yeah, I never hit that one myself. But it's a legendary warp, I guess.
I had the Phantom Gen boss door warp today.
Oh, that one's funny because you you usually can't do anything with it.
Yeah. I thought I can kill myself, but there's not even a skull to... And I had no bombs, so...
But, oh, can't you get past the gate?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're just kind of stuck.
Just locked in there. Yeah, what the hell, doing Forest Temple backwards?
Yeah, he had to go back for the keys.
He actually can't set Forest Wind here. It would be a bit faster, but fortunately for him, it's Marco who has that. This is like one of the other uses in Beta Quest. Normally, after fighting the first two pose, so for Mech you have to fight all the pose. After the first two, you usually want to save warp and then fight the Green Poe, which he can't do right now because he doesn't have the bow yet. But obviously he can't save warp in Beta Quest. And for that, Forest Wind is also very good, if you have goals like that.
Yeah, temples are kind of weird in Beta Quest because there's a lot of times where you'll save to go back to the beginning. But in Beta Quest, that'll take you somewhere else. So you have to be careful not to die as well.
Oh, and
I mean, then again,
the
it's
surface room.
Forest Temple should never be a problem because you don't really need anything to do it casually. So you can just go through normally.
Yeah, just casually you just need strength upgrade.
Yeah, strength will be enough.
Marco going back it out again.
Yeah, that's just, it just is unfortunate. Like, he committed back in time for that. I know he was going for that map, and then it's like, well.
I hope the finals will be streamed too here on this channel. So Beta Quest gets a little bit of recognition. I can't speak English anymore.
Recognition.
Yeah, recognition. Thanks.
Yeah, this is the losers final, so after this there will be 2 players left. The winner of this, and then Amma, who has gone through the winner's bracket. If Amma wins the next match, it's all over. If whoever wins this match goes on and beats Amma, then they'll face off again, and then the winner of that one will win the tournament. So basically, Amma's got 2 cracks at it.
Yeah. I was also the one who's in what the hell's to losers bracket. So he definitely wants to take revenge. And as we found out today, there's regular bingo tournament still going on. They also have to face each other, like what the hell and Marco have to face each other there as well. So.
Oh, there's a bingo tournament?
Yeah, it's didn't go as fast as this one. Let's say
Nice.
that.
It was in Lost Woods Grotto by Goron City. Okay. Yeah, at the time, what the hell found Forest Temple, Marco was going back to Child and everyone watched his stream. His side of the stream. And no one can remember the Forest Temple.
Everyone expected him to get the maps. Oh, now he tested this grotto, but he already did that entrance because grottos work a bit weird. As in they... Oh, I probably wanted that. Like entering a grotto is the same as leaving it. And this is the grotto where he bought the heart piece, which gave him his 9th heart. So he already knew what this would lead him. Shouldn't have doubted him. Like he knew that he had this already. Oh, he didn't get the medallion last time, I guess.
Oh, that's why
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why he didn't do
now it's gonna
it.
fucking over.
Now he's probably gonna do it, but it's a little too late.
Yeah, I mean, talking about mind games, as soon as what there has defeated Meg, he wants to mark it to show him he has the bow.
Well, that's his final goal too. So
Yeah, that'll be it.
Alright, is he already?
He's got 12. Yeah, next goal for What the Hell wins, because, again, there's only 25 squares, so once you get 13, it doesn't matter if your opponent gets the rest of the board. You'll win still with 13 to 12. So it's just over. They don't play it out.
Well, it's really quick. We have 34 minutes to go.
Yeah,
So
this was a very favorable bingo card, and I think it was a favorable seed as well. There were a lot of hubs.
Yeah, and I mean the few goals, which are usually not that easy to get, were it like defeat Baronade. That's just... I mean, it just worked out, I guess. I mean, sometimes there are bingo cards where you think this is a really bad one for Beta Quest, but then the seed will work out in a way that it's not that bad. But can be the other way around, obviously, as well, so... Oh, he can void out here? That's pretty smart if that works.
That'll be interesting.
I mean, this chest is super weird because it's floating, actually, for some reason.
Try it on the other side.
What is he trying to do? Weird shot to the chest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
weird
wants
shot.
to weird shot the bottom of the chest to void out.
I would think to clip the to clip that one. Yeah,
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
I'll have to think of that next time, because I always just go back all the way.
Oh. So now he's in the main room again. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Genius.
I mean, if he would have voided out, he would have been sent back to the... That would have been actually pretty good. He wouldn't need to do the summer boost. He would be sent to the checkerboard room.
Would he be sent to the room that he came from?
Oh right, yeah, you're right.
Like he just right at the door,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in Water Temple.
Yeah, true.
Yes. Skipping from the main room to to the green pole to skip to rotate the whole corridors like 2 times or 1 time. That saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it's pretty lengthy to go through this casually to get to this room.
And Marco doing the twin rover fight. Too late, sadly.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel like his whole beta quest, it was just a little bit too late on some things. Like, he had the right idea on a lot of things, I think.
Yeah. If they view each other once, I think Marco will be pretty disappointed. He's gotten sniped on at least 3 goals.
Yeah, and it's not like a goal that he just got sniped on. He spent some time, you know, getting shields and tunics. He did get the hearts, but he didn't get the maps, he didn't get the Zora HPs, he didn't get the Market Skulls, he didn't get the Gerudo Valley Skulls. Like, those are all squares that he invested time in.
Yeah, and he still has 8 golds done, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you do invest in a square.
Yeah, this
Or
was
partially.
definitely closer than you would think about.
Score, yeah.
That's... I mean, it's a lockout, but it was still very close, actually. I mean, even with the first few snipes by What the Hell's, Mark had a very good chance.
Yeah, if What the Hell doesn't find Forest Temple here, Marco probably gets the map and is well on his way to Fire Arrows and Fire Boss Key. And we might be talking about
Yep.
how it's tied.
So that's it. GG.
GG.
Making North America proud.
Go North America.
So does it hurt a US citizen to have to rely on Canada?
I'm pretty much half Canadian anyway, because I like hockey in the cold weather and make my own maple syrup, so I'll take it.
Fair enough.
Go Canada.
So yeah, I guess the runners will join us. Maybe.
Did What the Hell collect the Shadow Medallion? Or did he Sunsong too? I guess he collected it.
I think What the Hell collected it.
Yeah, he definitely went back to Graveyard once, so he did collect
Oh
it.
yeah, that's true. Go Canada! Woo!
So it's actually pretty iconic that What the Hell's ended this with defeating Meg, because that's his Twitch pick. So
Oh, his avatar. That's
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I guess we will revisit it shortly.
Oh, GG, Ben. Good race.
Nice.
GG.
So you will get your revenge on Arma.
Nerve-wracking.
GG, dude.
GG, Marco. Damn.
Yeah.
That was something.
Yeah, I couldn't find Forest. Damn. Sucked.
How
How did
excited
that
were
end?
you?
I was doing Trinrova to get Light Arrow.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
if I found Spirit, that could have been a possibility.
Yeah, I was late on everything. Like, I was one step behind on some stuff.
Yeah, it seemed like Marco, you had the right idea on like everything, and
Yeah,
just were a little bit behind. And it wasn't things that the snipe just sucks because it's snipe. It's like stuff you invested time in,
yeah,
like 3 shields, 3 tunics, and you just didn't, you know. So
yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
I
I thought
got
about
so lucky
doing.
for that.
I thought about doing Side Temple because it was easy to find to get the Hylian Shield. But... Yeah.
But you had trouble finding it too? Any adult shield?
Wait, what?
Because I couldn't find that. You had troubles finding an adult shield?
So, right as I went to Dolt, you spawned in Deku Tree, and when you exit Deku Tree, it was Mirror Shield. So,
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, there
It
was
was
Bottom
Bottom
of the Well in between. So when you
So that's what I
were
found.
a child, and then you got the Hylian Shield and Safe Warp, so you missed the Mirror Shield.
Yeah, okay, but then I got it when I was looking for Colossus the Spirit Hover, and then I just found the Mirror Shield, like, while I was looking to go back to Colossus.
where did you find the Hylian Shield, though?
Bottom of the Well.
Oh, as a child, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found.
I was thinking,
I found Bottom of the Well when I went to Dolt. It sucked.
oh, because I was thinking about going adult without a shield, because I really wanted Gerudo Valley Skulls and Zora Heart Pieces. Then I just ended up finding Bottom of the Well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Both of you had pretty much the same ideas. You both prepped the Zora HPs, you both prepped the Market Skulls and Gerudo Valley stuff.
It was hard to get back to Gerudo Valley. The only way I
Yeah,
had was
I-
Zora Shop.
I didn't have a good warp because otherwise I would have done it really fast.
Yeah, that one was... Marco had been an adult for a while, and that one was just a tough place to get back to.
Yeah. I actually had a warp, but I was really stupid in my mind because my warp was save warp in bottom of the well, but I thought, wait, I can't go into bottom of the well as an adult. But then I realized I could just go in bottom of the well and save warp. Didn't think about it. So I lost the goal stupid way.
But was your warp? Because the only way I had to go to Gerudo Valley that was fast was the Zora shop. And then I don't know the Zora shop clip as adult, so I just...
Wait, I did it.
I went in Ice Cavern again to get Blue Fire.
Wait, I did the clip to Zora shop. What?
Yeah, you
But it
had
wasn't
to leave the
directly
windmill.
that.
You sunsunk in the windmill, and it was leaving the windmill.
Oh, really?
But the goal was marked.
Yeah, it was too late anyway, but...
Yeah, that early ZL was
Yeah, you found it so early. I was freaking out.
it was, what was it again? The Gerudo Valley tent, I think?
Yeah. But it was like getting caught by the guards without hookshot that brought me there.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess it was a really obvious spot. Yeah. Someone in chat, when it finished, said that you were going back in time for the well map.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but right after I went back to Tiled, you did the 7 maps. I guess it was Forest map, your 7th?
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
I had the water temple, but I forgot where it was. So when I found Forest, I was like,
Yeah, water was difficult, was entering Wasteland, so...
oh shit, yeah. I should have remembered that.
So that was my plan, actually. I wanted to go back to Child, and then set FW in water and go back. That was my
Oh yeah,
plan.
okay.
Oh.
But then you got the 7 map before, so...
Oh yeah,
Just
we were.
get the bow,
we
you go to
were-
Fire Arrow.
Yeah, Fire Arrow. The Forest was so good in this. Or GTG was good in this.
Yeah,
as well.
even if you guys each had less squares, finding Forest was like... It was going to be like 4 squares at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was still
Yeah.
terrifying. Even when it was like 11-7, I think, I was still like, oh shit, I can get fucked up still if you find
Yeah.
any
Oh,
bow.
I had still hope at that point, but then at 12-8, meh.
But the light arrow thing is smart. It's like, okay, I could invest time and go all the way to get light arrows, or I could keep exploring.
Yeah, that was that's what I was wondering. What I should do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when we saw that you found Neburu Knuckle, Marco, we thought you were going to do that, but then we realized later that it were in Bongo's room, you got the heart and then suns.
Oh,
and
yeah.
watched the cutscene. So it was a lot to go and get them both.
I actually didn't think about it. Someone in my chat told me afterwards. That's why.
Yeah, because Light Arrows gives you a map, and Fire Arrows gives you a map, and the
Yeah,
boss
but-
key.
I already had the spirit map, so
Oh, that's right, you did.
yeah.
You both
Yeah, it was
skipped
such a
Ice
crazy
Cavern
combo.
map.
What?
You both skipped Ice Cavern map at the first time, and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
didn't
right.
go back.
Yeah, I should have gotten Iron Boots and map right away in Ice Cavern. That sucked. I should have.
That was a question for you.
Yeah,
The Twin Rover question. What
but I
else?
had no shield and just choose, so... Yeah, I couldn't even get the map, actually, without a shield as a child.
Yeah, I don't even know that jump. I mean, I've done it a long time ago. I didn't really feel like doing it as a child. Did you guys see my child Ice Cavern? I was horrible in the block room.
Yeah.
Could you feel the rage?
But you did this sticking to the block, sliding over the ice stuff. That was pretty cool.
Oh. Everything was hitting me. I kept grabbing all the ledges. I kept missing every push. I was getting so mad.
Yeah, but I mean, when do you do these strats? So can't expect that everything goes all right.
Because I was thinking, like, oh, he could get this goal anytime. And I was just messing up and messing up.
You had Lizia like the longest time, but Marco found it like half an hour after you, but had 4 fairy fountains because you had no bugs to play Zia.
Oh, really?
I only found like 2 magics.
I
It was
found
like-
everything except Nearest Love.
Yeah, literally
Oh.
everything except that one.
Wow.
Yeah. Sucks.
You had double magic so early, and then right after found a green
Yeah.
one, and it was like, wow, he could mark 2. And then it
But
just, no neighbor's
was
love.
first and-
So
Yeah, I only found Lost Woods and Zora's to Lost Woods.
I found a Hyrule to Valley was Jabu, was also a magic. So I guess you
Oh.
found that.
I think one was also getting silver gauntlets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That
how I
was double
found double
magic.
magic.
that was double magic.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Has
That's
the chat
actually-
Loading
any
zone I
other
was looking
questions?
for.
That's actually a thing which is pretty weird. If you get that one as your first fairy fountain, you might want to reset if you don't know. Maybe it's Nairoslav.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, like, can you get that one some other time or what?
I don't think so, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, usually unique warps like that, like first time you get Lullaby or Silver Gauntlets or after Requiem, those kind of warps, you can always get them in any way, in any other way, in some other way. You can always find it. It's
Yeah, the
never
way-
unique.
The way I think
Okay.
MZX explained it was like there's a certain category of warps that's like the main category, and then there's like the grottos, those cutscenes, and those are just kind of like spin the wheel. It could be another one of the like regular ones, but it's not part of like the regular set.
Yeah. And usually when you enter a generic grotto, it's a warp that you've already done, and you
It's
can
Forest
get
Temple.
another way. Yeah.
The generic grotto in Lost Woods, and it's Forest Temple.
Yeah, it was the ceiling room.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Damn.
Just popped up. Like, because of the goals that were remaining, there wasn't any time at all that I could be just a little bit like, oh, okay, I have a lead. Like, the whole time, I need to find every goal.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you got 9 hearts. You kind of sniped me. I was going to Morpha.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I rushed that because I had to do something. So I had like 4 hearts, and like 30 minutes after, I had 9.
Yeah, we
Oh.
actually thought about that. Did you wait until you knew enough loading zones for the bosses so that you would get them pretty quickly, or was it just a decision first that you didn't go for it? And
I
then
just went for it because I know I could get it, and I know he had a lead over me on that because he did Shadow and Jabu. So yeah, I knew he had a lead, so I wanted to do it.
Well, you actually traded golds at all the time, so he found Shadow, you found Morpha.
Yeah, true.
It's like there was just a little time difference between golds, so it was close every time.
Mm.
And even if it was 11-8, for what the hell, you just need to find Forest
Yeah,
3 golds or Fire 2 golds.
that was my big hope.
Yeah, Forest was like 4 goals. And then, like, if you found Forest, all I could do at that point was find Fire or Nearest Love. That would have been horrible.
Yeah. The only way I could have won was like getting Light Arrow, then getting Fire Arrow and Fire Temple Bosky, then finding Nearest Love, and then
Race to
finding
Goron.
Forest.
Oh yeah, Meg. Yeah.
But yeah,
Hey, were you close to getting 4 bottles?
no. When you did it, I was just leaving DC. I guess that was my first shield. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, so you got your first shield late?
yeah, like 50 minutes, 5,
I don't remember what.
like 3 minutes before you did the
time I
goal.
got.
You
But I
found
was going
DC
for it.
pretty
Yeah,
early.
I would have done it like 2 minutes after.
Yeah, what the hell got DC early and was able
Oh.
to get the shield and bombs?
Yeah, it was
okay.
Market to Hyrule Castle.
Wait, really? Oh yeah, okay.
You had
I
2
never-
skulls before Marco too, but he got the goal. You had
Wait, which one?
Jabu and DC skull,
Oh,
and Marco has none. Had none.
Yeah, you both had
And-
Jabu and DC, but Marco went adult first, and that instantly put you in Deku
oh,
Tree.
right.
But I found Deku, like, I found the other warp.
Yeah,
Oh,
from
yeah.
the entrance.
It was like, oh, Marco's going adult without a shield. Oh, it's Deku Tree, that's a goal. Oh, leaving Deku Tree, it's bottom of the well. Oh, damn. Leaving the bottom of the well. Oh, it's Mirror Shield.
Oh,
Everything's good.
oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Would have been funny if we both went adult without a shield, and we were just running around looking for a shield.
It was hard to find the shield, dude.
Yeah, I
I
never
mean,
found a
it was-
shop, a bazaar, or
I
the
couldn't find any of
the grotto.
Oh, Marco found the grotto right as he went back to Child.
Oh yeah, that made me
Yeah.
mad. When you go back to
Jeez,
Tal, it's Hallian Grave.
Oh, right away, damn.
Yeah.
Teasing the goal.
Yeah, the seed was just trolling you.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm hyped. Destroyed the French dream. NA dream still alive.
Yeah. Dude. But you need to win twice, so it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I know. Still, the odds are against me, but
You never know. It's Beta Quest.
yeah, Beta Quest is crazy. Like when it started in late 2015, I didn't think a year and a half later we'd still be playing this like this much, and we'd be
Yeah.
this into it.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing. Really, I really love it.
Yeah, it seemed like, I don't know, in parts of 2016, it kind of died a little bit. And then with this tournament, it just seems like a lot of people are going back to it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I played it a lot thanks to Manu. He really likes to do it, and he invited me to play it, and I thought it was really fun. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I
Manu and
think-
Runner Guy brought the hype.
Yeah, same. Blood Duster really, I think, was the one that
And
wanted to
Cloud.
do it with me, and I was like, sure. And it seemed like every Sunday that became a thing, and people liked it.
Yeah, it's been, and Lockout is so much better than just a bingo. It's crazy.
Yeah, true. But it's so stressful sometimes. I get so nervous.
Yeah, I was playing nervous like the whole time. So many sloppy mistakes, sloppy bonks, sloppy talking to NPCs.
Yeah, part of the fun, like the people watching in the stream right now, they get to see both of the players, but you guys don't know where the other person's at. So
Yeah, that's what's making it exciting, really.
yeah, it's you think you're getting close to something, and your heart starts racing because you're like, come on, I got to get to this. I don't know, maybe the other person's about to snipe me.
Especially a long goal like beat Jabu. Like I hope I didn't do all this for nothing.
When you do 7 magic beans, that kind of thing, you're very nervous at the end.
Yeah, I
I
was
also-
happy there was no 7 beans.
Yeah.
Oh, 7 beans. I also can't really play too much Lockout, otherwise I'd go paranoid pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, like I'm exhausted now.
Yeah, same.
I'll have to look back at the commentary. Looks
Yeah.
pretty cool with the tracker.
Yeah, the tracker actually is really nice.
We kept losing track of maps though.
Yeah. It was like, what the hell, entered Ice Cannon like 3 times? And does he have it? I think
Yeah.
I think he had it. No.
The one time I swore you got the map, and
Yeah, and then
you
it
didn't.
took us pretty long to realize you got the blue. I mean, I saw you get the blue fire, and I thought you want to get the map with that because you were in the room anyway, so why not? But then later I realized you melted the ice in front of the shop, and maybe
Yeah, it was
you
just
didn't
to
get
get
the
the
map.
Valley Skull.
Yeah, this was just it was a. I mean, the race was pretty close at any point actually, so it was really fun.
Yeah, except at the end, like 4 points was dead, but
Yeah, I mean, it's just find that one lucky warp. I mean, if you didn't find Forest Temple, you probably would have beaten him to the maps.
And
And
two
then maybe
fire
to
arrows.
fire arrows as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's also the boss key. So
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have tied it, and then it would have been Nair's Love, Gorons, and Meg. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't find Forest, it could have been a very intense race at the end.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
still
for
a
sure.
good bit of time to find stuff.
Yeah. Pretty fast card. Pretty fast card.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like I didn't mind that much if I didn't find Forest with fire, but all I wanted was for you not to find it. Like I was ready
Yeah.
to run out the clock. I was like, let's go. Let's just finish this.
I explored a lot. I got unlucky on that. I explored so much, but I didn't find stuff. The shadow as well. I found it like super late. It was the only thing I didn't do in Gerda Fortress.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's why. Okay, you didn't have 3 boots. Okay.
yeah, yeah. That's why.
Well, you both found Ice Cavern after the CL cutscene, and both of you stood at the entrance and were thinking about doing it, and decided not to, and you both found the other entrance.
Yeah, I knew where it was anyway, but without a shield, sucked.
Oh, I found like 6 blue fire loading zones at the beginning and before CAC. I found Ice Cavern in Trials 5 times before I found a bottle.
What? Nice.
Yeah, it just kept bringing me back to Trials, and I couldn't never find CAC.
Yeah, when I did the beans, I exited the river and I got cack right away, so I was pretty lucky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I never found Baronade, by the way. The only boss I didn't find. Do you
I found
remember
it-
where?
Twice, but yeah, Market to Hyrule Field, basically.
Really?
And then it was a CAC potion shop, and then you just left that.
Oh. Okay.
But I found it like some other. I found the potion shop from another way too, but I forgot what it was.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, Marco almost pulled off the hover to the mirror shield from the
Oh,
sword
yeah.
side as a child.
Almost. I was so close
Oh, damn.
when I fell.
yeah. I was wondering why you went for an angled hover at the end. Is it like didn't you maybe for height or why?
Oh, Mirror Shield. I just wanted to get a shield to go to ult.
No, I mean you did the side flip hovers, but then in the end, when you failed it, you tried an angled hover. And I was just curious why you wanted to change strats there. If was the angle off or?
Wait, what? Oh, I changed. Oh, yeah, that's actually the setup. You have to do 7 side flip hovers, and then one. I don't know what it's called. A hover when you hold
Yeah.
upright and then drop a chew and backflip.
Yeah.
So that's the setup. But sadly, the chew. Well, I was over the statue, so I couldn't backflip. But it would have worked.
Okay. That was okay.
Yeah. Because that hover is hard. You can't hover directly over the statue. You can't backflip.
That hover is so.
Oh yeah, right. There's the slope, right?
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I mean,
Nice.
I knew you were doing crazy strats, but I didn't know it was that crazy.
Yeah, it's not just a matter of getting there, you have to get there and avoid any of the slippery slopes.
Yeah. But the setup is pretty good for it.
Is it the
I don't
Hyperion
like that.
video?
It's a video from Austria Lava.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you know his channel. I can give it to you after.
Okay. Think I'm gonna go eat and celebrate
Yeah.
the rest of my country.
Party.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
National
wish you
holiday
good luck
now.
against Emma.
Thanks, I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, good match, guys.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
for the
Speed
race.
Gaming.
Yeah, definitely shout outs to Sweet Gaming for doing the restream.
Again, yeah, I'll talk to you later, guys.
Yeah. Follow Speed Gaming, follow the races.
Yeah, and thank you all for watching.
Yeah, hope you had fun.
See you next time.